wasn't it amazing when the internet had several communities and you could just pick and choose the one you liked? And all these communities, they had their own rules, their own ways that they expected people to behave. And the way you would behave in one community could have been completely unacceptable in another. But like things were separate. And it was so fucking good. And now we have this bullshit multiculturalism. We got this retarded diversity is our strength, where you go on Twitter and you post something about anime, and there's like a communist coming in and starting to criticize and moralize, and then a Puritan joins in, and then the drama alert comes in. You know, it's like you don't have separate communities anymore. Like everyone has to behave the same, and everyone has to have the same morals. And what I mean by this is, look at this video, right? It's just 18 seconds. I think it's from TwitchCon. Okay, so basically the guy is doing something cringe. It's part of his hobby. It's the way he wants to relax himself. It's part of the escapism. And within the anime community, what he basically did is comedy, right? Like there's a lot of romantic anime where the guy is proposing to the girl and she smacks him or whatever. Okay, it's not like morally acceptable from the grand society point of view, but from a subcultural point of view, you know, when you go out and you're just like with your in-group and everyone gets it, it's perfectly fine. And you can see that Drama Alert is perk-clutching here, saying that a female Twitch streamer had an insane interaction with a creepy fan at TwitchCon. So in other words, you know, like siccing a witch mob on this guy. I don't even know who the fuck he is, but I don't think he deserves it. I mean, again, it's his escapism, right? It's his fantasy. He paid money to go there. Didn't assault the woman or anything, right? And the woman herself is basically saying, I didn't think he was creepy at all towards me. He was super polite and it just shocked me, lol. If anything, I thought it was funny. Yeah, again, like if you're there and you see it, you're laughing, you know? Like that's the whole point. Like you're putting a smile on people's faces. Yeah, sure, it's cringe. But like this is not the workplace. This is not him in front of his mother at the family dinner. He's not at university or anything. He's just out there doing something silly and having fun. And for some fucking reason, like, society is expecting anyone to take themselves so super seriously right now. You know, like, every little gesture, every little thing has to be incredibly moral, and it has to abide by some standards. Like, people can't just do retarded shit anymore. I'm not saying that everyone should do the retarded shit like this guy, but what I am saying is that within his community, everyone got it. Because I was looking on the VT and the mental asylum and other places on the internet where these communities exist, and everyone understood it, you know, like everyone was laughing, everyone was cheering, but then you have the perk clutchers coming in, analyzing this frame by frame, and it's like, oh my goodness, that is so creepy, oh, that is insane, oh, what a weird interaction at TwitchCon. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, TwitchCon had a lot of fucking weird interactions, like, I've made a video about that, but like, this one isn't it. You know, like, is there a place where people are allowed to be stupid, to unwind? Like, why does life have to be so serious all the time? Why is everything required to have meaning? Why is it that everything someone does, like, affects someone else? And we need to be really careful with how every single person behaves, because otherwise the Roman Empire collapses. I mean, that's the narrative that you get on Twitter. But all in all, it's the main problem that I talked about before. You know, it was so good when things were segregated. It was so amazing when, like, every community was doing its own thing. You know, like the heavy metal community. It's like, okay, well, you know what they are and what they do, and if you're not interested, you leave them over there. And then you have, like, the rap community or the hip-hop community. And, like, again, like, you kind of get the vibe. You understand what they're doing. And if it's not for you, you just leave them over there. Kind of like me with the women that like vampires and shit, you know, the True Blood and like all the other cringe. It's like, just leave them over there. I see like a new erotica coming up, Milk Farm or some shit like that. It's very cringe. And I'm not going to get into it, you know? I'm not going to start reading, criticizing it, mocking the people that read it. I'm just leaving over there. Meanwhile, Arch No, Arch can't help himself. Arch decides to read the cringe and make fun of it, which is like, okay, you know, it is what it is. But like, I prefer the time when people would just choose their own communities and understand that they can actually live on the same planet with other communities without having the need to like constantly moralize and constantly finger waggle. And the thing is, like, I noticed that this is mainly on the internet though, and I think the main reason for it is because it's profitable. Like, there used to be a time when money wasn't involved and people would just make content for the sake of making content, and the internet was actually filled with cat videos and wholesome shit, and you know, like, people would make like the most outrageous videos that they could make, like the Nyan cat and shit like that. You guys remember? I remember. And then money got involved, and now everyone has to pretend like this video is about the end of the world, or like this video is about like a creep that's allowed to exist. And most of the time, the fans try to dox and harass and find out who the person is. I don't know. It's just like, I'm wondering like how is the internet going to be for the next generation? Because the way it's shaping up to be, it's pretty fucked up, isn't it? You know, like every single hobby needs to have like the exact same morals and the exact same standards as everything else. The way you behave in church is the same way you need to behave at an anime convention. And to be fair, people are agreeing with me. I didn't look at the comments, but now I am. And as you can see, when you know Drama Alert is trying to take the heat off of the real TwitchCon creep with this post, but you just can't prove it yet. This is the worst shit I've seen Drama Alert trying to pull. Genuinely fuck off. This dude was not being creepy at all. It was obvious an innocent interaction. This is just normal man shit. Had it been a real thing, I'd been worried. He gave her candy, made her a marry me joke. Nothing burger incarnated, but funny and probably his intention. 10 out of 10, not insane, not creepy. And then you have the opposite, right? Like, you got the people agreeing with Drama Alert, saying that this is the audience they've cultivated. They were warned that they were destroying men's spaces by making Twitch Thoughts popular. People warned about this years ago. Twitch Thoughts will destroy the platform. Again, it's like the doom and gloom, right? Like, the end of days is coming. The end of the world is because, like, some chicks went on the internet and they're completely ravishing and creating calamity in our holy societies. They're much worse than the politicians. They're much worse than the grifting scientists, right? Like, this is pretty much the apocalypse. And it's all because, like, some girls are making content, and now look, the men are proposing to them. They were warned. Ah. Let me know what you guys think, though. And as usual, I'll see you in the comment section. Take care.